Hey everybody, Justin here with From Zero to Studio, and it is week 3 of our Creative Vocal Effects series. In today's video, we're talking about the glitch effect. You know, glitch vocals or stutter vocals. This is one of those effects that seems like it would be super difficult to create, but you can easily do this in any DAW without any special tools or plugins. Let's check it out. All right, take a listen to the original vocal.
I've lost all hope I ever had. We found a...
So let's put a glitch effect on that word had right here as it's being held out. So the big thing here is to get creative with the rhythm of the glitch. I would suggest putting the part on loop, listening through it a few times, and singing or tapping out some different rhythms that fit the part. Let's listen to it one more time.
I've lost all hope I ever had.
So I want to add something like this rhythm here. Lost all hope I've ever had. Bop, big it bop, bop, big it bop. Now, if you're having trouble coming up with a rhythm, you may even just want to jump to this next step and try some parts at random. Sometimes some of the most unique and memorable sounds happen by accident. Let's chop up this vocal. So this is going to be a mixture of 8th notes, 16th notes, and 16th note triplets. And we're going to add this rhythm by cutting up the vocal track with the split, slice, or scissors tool. We want to make sure that snapping is turned on, so that way these rhythms are locked perfectly into the grid, and we can change where we snap on the grid with the quantize presets. Note that some of these rhythms will still lock to grid points on some of the other quantize settings, but I'm going to change the quantize for each rhythm so you can visually see where they align. So this rhythm is going to start on beat 4 with an 8th note followed by 3 16th note triplets. So let's change this to 8th notes. And here we are on beat 4. We'll put a slice here. And there's our first 8th note. Now we can add in those 3 16th note triplets. So let's go down to 16th triplet. And 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to have an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes. So first we'll do our 8th note. And then we'll add in our 2 16th notes. 1, 2. And last but not least, we're going to have 6 16th note triplets. So go back to our 16th note triplet quantize setting, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all together, we're going to have this. I've ever had bop, biggity bop, 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 biggity biggity bop. Now, if you were to play back that part in its current state, you're not going to hear the effect because all we did was add the slices. We still have to create blank space or gaps between each of those slices in the vocal track. When adding in the gaps, you want to make sure that the blank space comes before each of the rhythm points that you've created. Otherwise, your rhythms are going to sound slightly out of time. So this means that we'll have to pull back the end of each little audio clip. So go ahead and change your quantize settings to something small like a 64th note or a 128th note. And because these are so small, you might actually have to zoom in to see them on the grid. So we're going to highlight all of the clips, and then we're going to grab the end of one of the clips that falls perfectly on the grid. Now simply pull that back to the previous grid marking, and all of your highlighted clips will follow. So you could also do this part without snapping to a specific point on the grid, but the idea is just to create a small amount of space before each of your rhythm points. Last thing we have to do here is create very small fades in and out of each of these audio clips. If you just leave them as a hard cut, you're going to have audible pops and clicks in the track. And once again, you can do this with all of the clips highlighted. Let's take a listen to the complete glitch effect with the vocal soloed and then back in the mix.
And for take, I've lost all hope I ever had. We found a cross.
And here it is back in the mix.
And for take, I've lost all hope I ever had. We found a cross. You found the nail.
So that's how you can easily create glitch vocals or stutter vocals. To recap, you're going to first come up with the rhythm, then slice that rhythm into the vocal, and finally create gaps between each of the slices. Let me know in the comments if you've used this effect before, or if you try it out after watching this video. Let me know how it works out for you. And you can even drop a link to your own song that has this effect on it, and I'd love to hear it. Last but not least, as you're working on improving your recording and mixing skills, if you want a guide that'll walk you through every step of the process from songwriting and recording up through mixing and mastering, you can download the roadmap to a radio-ready song. This guide covers the 5 steps required to take your song from sounding like a demo to sounding pro, and you can download it absolutely free as my gift to you by going to FromZero2Studio.com/roadmap or by clicking the link below in the description, and you could start improving how you're creating and capturing your music. We've got 2 weeks left in this creative vocal effects series, so stay tuned for the upcoming videos. But that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I'll see you on another video soon.